quiet suburban town, three teenage boys, Frank, Brett, and Kevin, got obsessed with an adult fantasy they barely understand. They hear rumors about adult life in a city and make a reckless decision. They secretly pool their milk money and travel to Pittsburgh just to see a undressed woman. To them, it feels like an adventure. To reality, it's the started of jokes. They rides off on bicycle, excited, immature, and completely unaware of danger. In Pittsburgh, they meet a woman named V, a prostitute. The boys expect excitement, and what they get something very different. We immediately senses something important. These are not men, but confused children. She does not react with anger. Instead, she responds with a strange understanding. But the situation turns quickly. But the boys lose their bikes. They are stolen. They become stranded, broke, and helpless in the city. And their fantasy collapses instantly into fear. We sees them struck in rain and makes a shocking choice. She helped them instead of walking away. Using her connection to her cashier pimp, she arranges help. Cash is a part of criminal chain. Cash steals from mob creators and reports them to crime boss Jerry, the pop. We tried to dangerous world, but she still chooses to protect the boys, and she get them a ride back towards the city. When they reach Frank's house, the car breaks down. We goes inside to use the phone. Bad timing. That time Frank's father Tom arrives. In panic, Frank tells we is a Max tutor. Tom accepts it. Now everything is built on misunderstanding. Tom thinks she is a tutor. We thinks Tom knows her real identity. And Frank believes he is controlling the situation. But nobody actually understands the truth. We is then forced to stay secretly in Frank's tree house. Living in hiding, we slowly becomes the part of their world. Frank develops an emotional attachment. Healy believes that he is fixing her life by connecting her to his father. But something unexpected happens. Tom and we begins to genuinely connect. We start feeling human again, not just survival driven. Tom feels something real for her, desperate confusion. A fragile emotional triangle forms. Frank creates the setup. Tom and we develops real feeling and we hides our identity to survival. Meanwhile, Wheel's old life collapses. Cash is murdered, triggering a chain reaction. And she believes stolen money. Cash has already framed her before dying, and now V is officially hunted. V realizes something terrifying. She is not safe anywhere anymore. At school, Frank fails a biology test and must present on a sex education. In a strange, embarrassing attempt to cope, he uses V as a part of his school presentation. And this moment shows the core contrast. Frank mixes fantasy with real life. He still don't understand adulthood. Everything around him is collapsing into confusion. Tom and we go on a real date, and for the first time, emotions are not part of lie. They begin to bond deeply. But illusion breaks when Kevin's father recognizes we as a prostitute client. He lies to protect himself, calling her a dance teacher. This exposes how fragile everyone's lies are. Eventually, we confess his truth to Tom. Instead of rejecting her immediately, Tom listens. And that changes everything. Here, we reveals her real name, Eva. She explains she changed it to survive emotionally and socially. And this moment strip away her mask. Now Tom sees not a label, not a stereotype, but a real human being. And their connection deepens. But the danger is still closing in. As they discovers V's location and arrives in city, everything explodes in a choke at a school dance. He hurts her, Frank is caught in the middle, secret collapses at once. But during the jogs, they discover stolen money inside cash car. A chase begins, car explodes. And they believe money is gone and backs off. And V is finally free from immediate danger. Even after surviving, we fears returning to her old life. Instead of running, she makes a bold move. She comforts the crime boss behind him. She asks to be erased from their world. Surprisingly, their boss agrees. Wee is finally released from prostitution life. Then she finds the stolen money and makes a final choice. Buys a wetland in Tom's name and buys a town ice cream shop. And they symbolizes their rebirth from survival to rebuilding life. And the title Milk Money is ultimate about a child fantasy colliding with adult reality, loneliness creating unexpected emotion bonds, and a woman escaping a life society refused to let her live. And its core, it asks one question: can a person truly change their identity when a world refuses to see them differently? But the deeper the boy pulls this mysterious woman into his father's life, the more dangerous everything becomes. Because hidden behind the attraction, the secret, and a late night tension is deadly truth from her past. One that could destroy all three of them before even they realize how far they have fallen. And this is all about this movie's review. And if you do love our reviews, please do support us by like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.